Hi everyone, I'm Holly Clark, co-author of the Google Infused Classroom. We wanted to take this opportunity to kind of explain to you our learning framework and what we think really works when we're trying to use technology in our classroom. So sometimes teachers get technology and they use it to take notes or have kids type papers, and that's just not transformative. That's 1985 fitting inside of your device. We want to up it to the next level. And so I want you to think of it like this. I want you to think, how can I use the devices in my classroom to make student thinking visible? You might use something like a thinking routine. You might use something like Flipgrid to hear from every kid in your class and have them articulate in an elevator pitch style response what they learned. You might have them do something much deeper, but in that you're making their thinking visible. And you might do that with something like a Socrative or a Padlet as well. It doesn't just have to be a Flipgrid. I'm just giving some examples. And when we do that, we are giving, because each kid responds on these using these tools, we are getting a chance to hear from every student in our class. So 1985 teaching, we might hear from 5 kids who raised their hand. Here we can hear from every kid in the class, know when they know something, again, know when they don't. And I say, if you're not hearing from every kid in your class in 2018, you might not be using technology to its full benefit. And this is how we do it. We also get the opportunity to hear from shy kids, kids who may not be comfortable with their language acquisition yet, as they can pause and record and re-record or think through it. So this is really important. And when they do these two things, they're putting their answers up on a screen, or they're being recorded and other kids can watch them. And that's called sharing their work. And when they share their work, they learn from each other. So where you and I might have turned in a question to our teacher and never seen how other kids responded, they can. And in that they can say, that's an interesting way of responding to that. I hadn't thought of that. Or they might say, hey, my answer was pretty good. I think I got all the elements. And when they do that, they're thinking about thinking. And we all know as good teachers, that's metacognition. And when we're bringing metacognition into our classroom using the devices, that's when it's strong. That's when teaching and learning is strong. So this is what we mean. We hope you will think about this as you make lesson plans. It's simple. How can I use the devices to make student thinking visible, hear from every kid in my class, and allow them to share their work? So thank you for listening, and we hope you'll try to implement this.